Mabuhay, beautiful people! Again, this is me, Beauty G. So I am not a professional trekker or mountaineer. I'm just a simple nature lover who happens to know the beauty of going into adventure through mountain trekking. And also the health benefits you get and experience together with your companions, of course. Since I am a newbie and I observe that there's a lot of my friends posting in social media about this trekking etiquette, I decided to do my research about this responsible trekking. And I just want to share this to all of you, and if you want to be enlightened, just stay tuned because that's what we will going to talk about. So when I searched about trekking etiquette, responsible trekking, and other related matters, there's a lot of them. So I decided to just gather all the basics and important for us to easily understand on how to become a responsible trekker or travelers. So I have here my kudigo for me to be guided. So let's get started. So among some commonly observed practices are, so I will just give you 10. Okay, so first is hike quietly. So speak in low voices and turn your cell phone down. If not off, enjoy the sounds of nature and let others do the same. So in our modern generation or in high technology world we live in, it is nearly impossible to avoid our smartphones. So if you are a trekker and you are using your phones while taking pictures or videos, just use your smartphones cautiously, discreetly, and consider the surroundings. So if you want to listen music while trekking, so just use your headset or earbuds and the likes, because others may not comfortable in trekking with music. So they might love to hear the humming of birds and the sound of nature. So just consider your companion or just consider others, and avoid loud phone calls because others are answering their phone calls like they are the only one in the area. So just consider others again. So what I want to emphasize is that using our smartphones while trekking is our personal decision. Just consider your surroundings. So hike quietly. So second, if taking a break, move off the trailways to allow others to pass by unobstructed. So of course, let others pass freely just like you did. So if you're gonna take a break, tabi-tabi rin pag may time. Move off the trail. So the trail is for everyone. So again, let others pass unobstructed. So third is leave no trace. So I've been seeing a lot of posts about this leave no trace. So what does this leave no trace means? So it is not only about leaving trash and plastic behind. So as a responsible traveler, you should not leave anything behind, including organic waste. So maybe we would thought that it is okay for us to throw our orange or banana peel or other biodegradable materials, for it will just decompose. So we should also consider that animals will have the tendency to eat those, and it is not good for them to eat non-native. Everything that we bring with us, that we bring outside, is not native to the area, and therefore it poses a risk. So animals may eat food leftovers and get sick or die. And who wants to look at your old banana peel while it ever so slowly decomposes? So if you pack it in, pack it back out. But carrying out trash shouldn't just be limited to your own. So if you find other trash on the trail that others left behind, pack that out too. So keeping the environment intact is one of the main rules of responsible trekking. So next is hikers going downhill yield to those hiking up hills. So as we have observed in our trekking experience, so it is easier for us to go downhill rather than those going uphill. So as our support to our fellow trekker who are in more difficult situation, why not yield and allow them to pass the path? So in that way, when it will be our turn to pass the trail, we can also go on unobstructed. So next is don't feed the wildlife. So it's better not to feed the wildlife, because if you do and others will do, so it might they might get used into it and might disrupt their natural foraging habits. So next is leave what you find. The only souvenirs a hiker should come home with are the photographs and happy memories. So and maybe an improved fitness level. So if you found a one-of-a-kind flower or plants or a unique species of a bird, just don't bring it with you, because you own nothing there. Only the things that you bring with you. Better consider all the things that you see in the journey as for your eyes only. Next is when relieving yourself outdoors, be sure to do so 200 feet away from the trail and any water sources. So everybody has to pee or poop once in a while when you are hiking. So if that's you, set your pack off to the side of the trail so it doesn't block the path, and take it with you so critters don't get into your food. Then according to Leave No Trace, best practice is to go 200 feet away from any trail, campsite, or water source and do your business. If 200 feet from the trail isn't possible without trampling sensitive vegetation or falling off of a cliff, then use your common sense. So do your best. Find a private spot behind a rock or a tree so passing hikers aren't caught off guard. Next is follow the trail. If you found a shortcut or easy way to cut the corner off, doesn't mean it is a good idea. Walking through the mud or puddle and not around it, unless you can do so without going off the trail. Widening a trail by going around the puddle or strategically place piles of rocks, instead simply leave them. Those are bad for trail sustainability. Help preserve the trail by staying on the trail. So next is respect local culture and dress code. So this is not a basic one to some, but for me it is important. We need also to consider and learn the cultural norms and traditions and abide them, not only for the community in the area, but also you might have companion who have norm that is different from yours. So last, I've been advocating this support local. So the last is support local communities. So please do check out small local shops that sell products for tourists. In some case, it may be a bit more expensive than the other shops. However, your purchase directly contributes to the welfare of the local family. So that's it, everyone. I hope you learned something from this video. May we be a responsible trekker, traveler, and individual. Our nature is showing us astounding, beautiful places since time immemorial without even asking human a single bit of help. So the only thing that we could do to at least help is to become a responsible in preserving these God-given natural resources. So again, this is BDG. Please don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Sending love as always. Bye!